Hey guys, so I pre-ordered Final Fantasy XV on Steam, the first Final Fantasy game I own, believe it or not, and was pleasantly surprised that Square Enix had released a benchmark tool a month ahead of the game's launch. I was wondering how my old Core i5-3570K, 16GB of DDR3 memory, and a GTX 1060 6GB graphics card would hold up against this pretty game. Unfortunately, this benchmark tool is a little lackluster. So first of all, the benchmark gives a score and performance ranking result, which seems cool, but what you expect from a benchmark is missing. Your average, maximum, and minimum frames per second. I shouldn't need a third-party software to tell me this information, but I do. That issue aside, this benchmark tool is flawed, with limited options given to test out your graphics card. You only have 3 quality settings: light, standard, and high, and 3 screen resolutions, 720p, 1080p, and UHD to test this game in. Also, while it's neat that they created a stats webpage where you can compare your graphics card results to others using the same graphics card, or see a large range of other graphics cards, but because you can't configure the game's settings in the benchmark tool, under the high quality settings, AMD graphics cards are unfairly getting poorer results than Team Green. We have GameWorks, or should I say GimpWorks, to thank for this, as high settings have hairworks, flow, and terrain tessellation enabled that hurt gaming performance. By creating a custom setting using the hack created by DrDaxxy, I tested running the high quality setting without hairworks and went from 43 FPS to 50 frames per second on average. That is an almost 15% difference, or an increase of 6 frames per second, which may not seem like much, but according to Gamers Nexus, linked to their article in the description, disabling hairworks for AMD cards gains them a 37% performance increase. I mean, look at the stats webpage for Final Fantasy XV and compare the score of the GTX 1060 and its closest AMD competitor, the RX 580. Under the light and standard quality settings that have all GameWorks features turned off, you can see the RX 580 trailing fairly closely behind the 1060, which is to be expected since this game is tailored to using NVIDIA hardware. Now compare the high quality settings score, and the RX 580 has now dropped several spots under the GTX 1060. Considering the RX 580 and the GTX 1060 are the kings of 1080p graphics cards, of course gamers want to know how these graphics cards perform on high quality settings. This gives a false impression on how AMD's hardware runs on Final Fantasy XV. Anyways, I'll make a proper benchmark video when Final Fantasy XV releases, at which point I'm sure the game will be more optimized and configurable than what this benchmark tool currently offers. Besides this lame benchmark tool, Final Fantasy XV does look sweet, and I look forward to playing it. So that's it guys, if you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe for more content to come. See you guys next week.